All right, this is where we left off in the last dev blog. So I have my, I've done all my displacement calculations and I've reapplied them to the smooth low res in my preview material. Now I want to make sure this works in an actual render. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I have this out displacement, I'm going to copy that path because I'm going to use it later. All right, so I'm going to come in here, I'm going to do just a little lopnet. I'm going to pop in here. And I'm going to import, so SOP import. And I don't want to import the smoothed one. I want to actually import. So I'm trying to like mimic a kind of a production setup. So I want to grab this low, not the low sub. So I want this guy. So that's my low resolution before I've done anything. So basically this is what's coming in at the very, very top of this kind of like data stack. I do want to treat this as subdivision surfaces. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to say treat as subdivision surfaces. Okay, so that's my base pig. So now I need to give it a shader. So I'm going to use the new surface shader, quick surface material. And I need to then apply that material. So assign material. So I need to go into Solaris view. Solaris. There's also a Solaris look dev. What is that? How's that different? I think I like Solaris better. And it does take you to the base stage. So I'm going to go back to object, back to displacement mapping, and back into my Solaris. Okay, so primitives is going to be my SOP import. It's very sloppy, but it gets the job done. And then my material is going to be my quick material. So I'm going to take my color. I'm going to put that at 0.18. Give me a nice kind of 50%-ish gray. And then my specular, I'll do 0.6. So basically standard issue clay shader. Now, it gets interesting when I go to my quick surface material here. I'm going to come down to bump. And under height, I'm going to say bump or height. I'm going to say set or create. And I'm going to do OP colon, and I'm going to control V. I'm going to put that in there. Displacement. I can never remember if I need this in quotes or not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go Karma CPU. Let that chew for a minute. Yeah, there we go. So I just need to turn my displacement, my bump scale up to 1. By default, it's 0.025. Not really sure why that is, but now we have this is our displaced pig, and it looks very, very similar to our high-res pig. So let's check. Let's double check. So that's my low-res pig. I'm going to do another SOP import. Let's do so up here. Let's do another SOP import over here. So this one here, I'm going to go and get my high stepped. So that should give me my high, and then I'll just run a quick transform on this to scoot it over. And then we'll do a merge. It's probably not the best Solaris practice, but this is just to make sure that everything's rendering correctly. All right, and then we'll do a render CPU, and that's looking really, really close. I don't think, yeah, for writing it myself, I'm sure there are some pixel peepers out there that are like, oh, this is wrong, is that wrong? But for writing this myself on a relatively complex organic form, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, this is working really well. Like this area here, and that area there, and that area there. So let me stop this and save it before I do something horrific. And the cool thing is, it's all live. Like, that's like the coolest thing to me. Like, this is all happening I'm not baking, quote unquote, baking anything. I'm transferring stuff, but I'm not baking anything. So let's make sure that what I'm saying is true. So let's go up to our sculpt here. Let's turn off our UVs. Let's turn off our wireframe. So that's actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead. And so I have this super high res one here, and I'm just going to put another sculpt here to take advantage of all that new geometry. So press enter. Let's see what I can do to this. So let's just, yeah, this is set to clay. This is really slow, but I'm just going to give him a little beauty mark here. So I just want to test and see if these marks will come out in the displacement map. I'm not trying to make it pretty right now. I'm just literally just trying to make sure it's working. So let's put one big one here. Cool. So I have these new markings, and so let's pop back over. Let me save this again. So like I said, not replacing ZBrush anytime soon, but it is pretty cool that you can just roll this yourself. So let's go back to our Solaris. And yeah, right there. Well, we're seeing them happen right there. Let's go into CPU. And boom, yeah. So live displacement baking. Very, very, very cool. I'm super excited about this. Like, this opens up a whole ridiculous world of opportunity and exploration. So yeah, so that's it for displacement making. I'm gonna take this kind of new knowledge and I'm gonna continue with kind of like substance painter style baking. So getting you know, ambient occlusion from your high res, getting thickness from your high res, getting curvature from your high res, getting a position map, a normalized position map, and then kind of like the holy grail, at least for me, is the normalized the tangent space normal map. So yeah, I'm having a good time. Hopefully you are too. Once again, if anybody's watching, like, I don't really have much reach at this moment, but if you're watching, thank you so much. So I'll see you next time. Peace.